Okay, so I guess it's time I introduce myself. My name is David. I've got this handyman channel spelled Handymayn, and I'm up in the front yard today, and I'm doing some more work with the irrigation system. First thing I did was remove the water filtration device, which we're not going to reuse, and now I've got to remove a bush, kind of show you guys what we've got going on. Okay, here we go. So I've taken out the water filtration. It's a halo system, 5-stage, like electrolysis type system. I disconnected it from the manifold here. I've got it bypassed, so I've got the water running to the house. And I'm gonna have to temporarily, I'm gonna shut the water off today at some point, and I'm gonna connect a line, basically connect this line. I'm gonna put like a little hose that goes up to this one, so that way it bypasses this manifold thing. And then I'm also gonna connect into, this will stay for now, come down, and then it comes across here. There's an elbow there, it comes across and then tees into this head, this valve assembly, which I'm not sure what this feeds. I'll have to figure that out. And then this part goes back to the back of the house, which is the culprit, the one that goes back to the main valve in the back here, back there. That see if I can get a better shot right there. And that's got two pipes going in, one white PVC coming out, and then one black poly coming out. The black poly is what goes to the garden, and the white PVC goes out into the middle of the yard somewhere and splits off, and then it feeds the cypress trees on the other side of the yard. So, and actually I think it feeds these ones on the side of the yard too, because it doesn't tee off here. There's no watering going over here, but we do have bubblers along here, so I'm suspecting that it's either coming from in the middle here somewhere, or possibly along the sidewalk. But what I've got to do is follow this line here. Maybe this one comes out into the middle, but if it's a different valve, which it is, the valve in the back there that currently is, feeding the broken line, that feeds all of these up here in the front yard and the ones on the other side over there. So still got some puzzles, but taking steps, making progress here. So I'm going to take out this big bush. This is the one that has termite tubes on it, which I showed in the last video, but we got these termite tubes on it and had a bunch of termites down here. So two reasons to take it out. One is the termites, and two, it's in the way of my irrigation, what I need to dig up here. So we'll probably plant some new things here afterwards, but for now, that guy's coming out. toys from prior owners. And I don't have a pick. I used to. Years ago I used to do landscaping work, but I wasn't expecting to have to dig up bushes. I mean, digging down 6 inches is really, even 12, it's not too big of a deal with a shovel, but gotta break up some roots and stuff, so I'll get it.
See if it's still in here. Is it? Okay, so I basically was having a hard time getting this bush out, and watering a tree, and let me do that. I want to soak these trees because they haven't got watered in a while. Okay. But I was having a hard time getting this bush out, so I soaked it pretty good, and then I put some straps around it with the truck. Just, you know, regular tie-down straps, so they're not like chains or heavy-duty straps. And then I just pulled on the bush with some tension, and put some tension on it, soaked it pretty good with the water, and then chopped at it a little bit with the shovel, get some more roots cut, and then went back in the truck and just kind of put more tension and just did that a little bit back and forth until I got this thing to bend over. And now it is out, pulled it out, so I think we're in good shape. Okay, so got the bush out, but I started digging up where the bush was to see where the pipes go, and thought the pipe would go right under the bush, but what kind of goofy thing is this? Look at this, goes out here, comes across, goes over behind that, and then who knows, I've got to dig this pile up now. Okay, boy, we're going from one problem to another. Termites, and now I got this cleared away, and the main water line coming from the street right here is you know, steel, galvanized steel or whatever, and it's leaking right there. pretty good leak. So now I have to get a hold of homeowner's insurance, which I just called, and they're gonna have a plumber come out and give me an estimate. I've got, that pipe is 50 years old. The house was built in 1970, so it's probably all like that, and it goes across the yard underneath here somewhere. It goes over on the other side of the mailbox. On the other side of the driveway, there's a couple of water meters, and ours is the first one. So it's probably gonna have to be all dug up and replaced. It is interesting. We have had low water pressure for a while, ever since we moved into this house 5 years ago, and that makes a lot of sense, because that pipe is corroded like that, which means on the inside it's corroded as well, which reduces the diameter and also reduces the water pressure. So yeah, we got a lot of fun. The one puzzle solved. This water line that comes out from this valve and comes over and zigzags and jig-jags and goes across over here. Actually goes under here. There's a valve here and another valve, so I thought, well, let's dig. Sure enough, it comes out here and elbows over, goes across that way. So I would imagine it goes all the way over to the trees under the driveway. But the tricky part is, somewhere along the line, it's got to split off and connect to these. So I don't know where, but we're gonna figure it out. Whether, well, we might not have to figure it out. Bottom line, I'll get poly pipe and I'm gonna just run it up here and over. Our daughter told us, hey, why don't you put a lattice here? And we're gonna do it on the other side too. Put a lattice here, and then I'm gonna run the poly pipe across there and down the lattice, and this way it'll be like a walkway, and then pipe will be kind of hidden out of view, and I think it'll be nice. I think she had a really good idea. Okay, I think that's it for today.